Hello, I'm Jodie and I'm going to be talking about a very exciting piece called La soirée dans Grenade. This is French and translates to an evening in Granada. This is one of 3 small pieces put together in a set called Estampes, which means prints. The title of these pieces is French because they were written by a French composer called Claude Debussy. Debussy was part of the Impressionism period, which is where composers tried to use music to create colours to help build up images of what they wanted us to see. Number 2, which is the one we're looking at, is very exciting because Debussy is trying to reflect a Spanish town, Granada, and an evening around this town. What do you think you'd see on an evening in Spain? And what do you think the sounds would be like, or what would they sound like in music? This is what Debussy is trying to do, and so I'm going to talk about my ideas of what I think Debussy is showing us in this piece. Debussy wrote La soirée dans Grenade for solo piano, which means he uses lots of interesting and different techniques to show different ideas, such as range, dynamics, melody and harmony. Debussy starts the piece very quietly, with very little activity, just a solo melody line and little accompaniment in the left hand. This could show it's evening, it's very quiet, it's quite dark, and we're just about to go exploring through the town. Then the excitement starts to build, with more activity, with more chords and faster notes. These build up to flourishes, and this is an interesting idea. Debussy uses the piano and this technique of flourishing the notes upward to sound like a Spanish guitar, which is very popular, and the strumming sound it makes. This shows the Spanish influences Debussy brings into the piece. We then get a very bright section with loads of colours, lots more chords, activity, louder notes and dynamics. And this could reflect seeing lots of lights in the city, or a big beautiful garden with lots of flowers and lots of colours. And Debussy reflects these very well in the major chords and more melodic activity. Debussy then goes between these sections and ideas that he's made as if we're going on an adventure with him. From one activity we then turn down another alleyway in the town where it gets darker and creepier, such as the beginning, and then we find another event or another activity that we can see where it gets brighter or more exciting. I can hear some sections as if we've found a dance party where there's lots of lights and people and activity. Debussy also uses another Spanish influence here, using a rhythm from a Spanish dance called the habanera. This reflects more of the Spanish idea he wants to portray. I hear another section later in the piece with very short and quick notes, sounding like animals or birds going through the city and with lots of activity and excitement, as well as using them very quietly. I can hear some calmer sections, potentially more reflective, where Debussy also uses another piano technique called pedalling. This is where you can press a pedal with your foot that makes the notes softer and quieter. Use the link in the description and have a listen to the piece. See if you can hear any other ideas that Debussy is bringing out in Spain, or any other characteristics that Debussy uses. Have fun!